naysayers at the house who say that, you know, there is no common ground for video games education, those two gentlemen out there are certainly proving us wrong.
And it's an open bracket if you're in high school or college. But now let's jump into this game. We got yet another snake. I mean, honestly, we're just seeing nothing but snakes today because we got MVD later on. But this is going to be Pelca coming out. Now, Phantom's like the player that a lot of people didn't expect to see this far in the bracket. For those that don't know, this guy used to be called, went by the name Aerial Ace, if you remember him from
like the
Smash
move from
4
Pokemon.
days. Yeah. You know, the whole thing, what is that movie? Like, you don't never miss or something?
Yes, actually, I think that is what it is. Yeah, you don't miss.
And anyways, he did a lot of upsets earlier on. He beat Lade and Ryuga to make it this far, fighting off against Pelca, who he himself, you know, defeated Shinji and Bobby Wasabi. Bobby Wasabi being the guy that defeated Void earlier on. So.
Oh, was that the? In winners or losers?
Winners.
Oh, so that was the villager, right?
Yes.
Oh,
so
wow.
like, there's just a lot. There's a lot of upsets to lead to this little moment that we got going on right here. You know, Pelca from Massachusetts has been putting on a lot of work lately. So both these players have a lot to prove right now. This could be either of their breakout performances based on how these sets go. So let's jump right into it. Already pretty even right out the gate, you know, Palutena versus Snake. But the second he got that set up with the dash attack, easily catches with the up air. And Pelca, or Phantom, I'm sorry, he's going to take away that first game.
That's right, Phantom. That's just a typical, you know, Palutena gameplay right there. You know, she sees that you are struggling to land, and trust me, she's going to do everything in her darndest to keep you above her. Goes for, 1-2 jab, nothing. Oh, but then didn't position himself correctly for the tomahawk.
I wonder if he tried to go for like a turnaround or something.
Yeah, I think he did.
You got the Nikita missile as well. Forces out the air dodge, but that's okay. Warp's going to cover a large amount of distance. Now we just got the ledge game coming out from Pelca. If you're going to hold on to that ledge a little bit too long, those explosions will catch you. Pelca standing still, waiting for this opening. Doesn't want to commit just yet. You see that grab? He actually went below the projectiles based on that. I mean, if you're just going to lay down there, once again, Pelca is going to capitalize on that, man. He was actually practicing against Nairo prior to this match, and they're just going, you know, because Nairo had to prepare for Snake as well. So it's like, hey, how about we just practice with each other?
Yeah, you know, it also feels like, too, just the movement right here from Phantom has just been so smooth, as you can see right here, being able to kind of cancel right here on this platform. In a traditional fashion, you recover high off that ledge, and you land awkwardly on the platform. Snake is going to try to get there before you so he can hit you with up tilt, but you can tell that Pelca's really struggling to find these up tilt openings.
Yeah, honestly, for Pelca, it feels like he's just going through an obstacle course, right? He's just throwing constant grenades against him, forcing him to try to go high, and that's exactly what Pelca's entire game plan trying to go for. Force Phantom to try to like recover back onto the stage safe and sound. The Reflect finally coming into action. But now because of that, it becomes like a mix-up game, right? Because it's going to be based on how long Pelca wants to cook those grenades by holding those in his hands. You know, he pulls the pin the second he pulls out the grenades. So that grenade is ticking.
All right.
More explosive flame, catches
I like that.
it.
Yeah, that was really good at the ledge. That was some smart stuff. Phantom right here catches him with the forward smash right here. We got ourselves a game here.
And what was going on right there is that Pelca pulled out the grenade, wanted to cook it midair in case Phantom wanted to jump up towards him and hit him. That grenade would have like went off.
That's right.
Phantom saw it happening. He's like, just going to go for an up smash. He just catches Pelca completely upon laying down on the ground. So now it's up to Pelca to play this, you know, catch-up game right now. He got him at 109%. Literally probably like a forward tilt and an up tilt away from getting that kill. Has to double jump to avoid the explosive flame. Catches the up tilt, catching you, you know, throwing out your own forward tilt yourself. You'll be able to get that first kill.
Good stuff with the counter right there. That's right. It looks like one option met by an even better one. More auto reticle right there, keep him away from the grenade. I mean, and that's okay even if there are grenades being tossed because she could just reflect them back. But I think, you know, she's more, Phantom is just a little bit more mindful of how long they are being cooked before they're tossed. And maybe she just doesn't want to deal with that just at all anymore. Regardless, though.
I want to talk about that explosion, right?
That
explosion sent Palutena into the air so that Phantom could actually confirm that combo. Because he got hit, it pushed him a little bit farther higher vertically, so he could go catch that up air, so he's going to take away that first game away from Pelca. Again, Phantom, not a player, you know, too many people like know about. Of course, like he's known, you know, locally in the local scenes, but not as much on the online stage, on the grand stage of all things. So he is here putting on a show. Winner of this going to be going on to fight against allies. So if Phantom beats one thing, he's got to fight another one, man.
All right. Well, let's see how it goes down here. All right, we're on Pokemon Stadium here of all stages. All right, and Pelca showing no signs of wanting to approach physically or dangerously. He's just using his grenades right here, trying to force Phantom out of this corner. But Phantom's like, you know what? That's cool. I got counter. I got a lot of defensive measures I can put up here to keep you out. Plus, I have auto reticle as well, too. That seems to be his calling right here.
They're just having a projectile war at this point. Again, I mean, sometimes that's kind of what Snake wants to do, right? Because he has way faster projectiles. He can just keep chucking grenade after grenade and can just slowly overwhelm his opponent no matter what the type of projectiles they got going on themselves. So again, we're seeing a lot of C4s coming out now just in case Phantom wants to approach just little by little. Pelca applying this ledge pressure now with the grenades. Phantom struggling just a little bit to find his opening, spamming
smart.
down B at this point.
That's right, smart stuff. Using Reflect right there. He gets, oh, is he going to roll? Doesn't roll, actually goes for neutral, get him smart stuff. It looked like Pelca was coming in for the grab.
I mean, honestly, Phantom had to jump there because like there's so many explosions happening on his shield. Pelca's going to capitalize, and then gets caught by one explosion, confirms that into an up air, and Pelca's going to take this lead into game number 2.
Here we go. Okay, jumps completely off the platform. A little wild right there, too. Obviously, back air, if it lands, you know, the full animation lands, obviously there's a second or two of lag right there. Obviously, I mean, you're landing on your face.
He was at too low a percent for that to actually confirm it anything. But he tried anyways.
He tried it, though.
Grenade thrown out again because he was able to counter the grenade as it was coming in. I like the answer coming out. Up smash, not going to be able to catch that up B coming out from Snake. Pelca finding an opening.
All right. Onto the platform he goes. All right, and yes, this is just going to be the Pelca special right here. He's like, look, man, I got the lead too, so why should I have to overextend? I mean, you're already punishing my dash attacks with counter. You're already using Reflect because I'm not cooking my grenades long enough. So, I mean, I might as well just stay back in the cut. Oh, wait. Okay. Dash attack, and that looked like that barely was enough to kill, but hell, we'll take it. All right, Phantom, let's go.
There we got guard point on that dash attack. You're going to have to respect it. Jumping into this next stock, 81% on Phantom. Going to be able to catch that neutral. Going to lead into some big damage afterwards. Has the grenade in hand. But hey, actually, we're just going to keep the confirm going. He is off stage, 58%, no jumps.
Again. Okay, there's the down to. Oh, nice, nice. Ace, I'm out of here. Okay, up tilt, but then the grenade kind of gave him some coverage because he missed anyway. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but you know, obviously he's certainly counting his blessings right there, that's for sure.
Now Phantom's going to have to play careful here because he's one up tilt away from being sent into the backstage.
I can't get over how great Phantom's playing around these projectiles. You can tell that's just a thorn in Pelca's side, but what's a thorn in Phantom's side is that up tilt. Definitely Pelca right here has the lead, but I will say that it probably won't be for too much longer with how well he's been tossing his grenades back him, as you see right there.
It's becoming a mix-up game, right? Because he's throwing out the grenade to purposely bait out the Reflect, because if Snake gets hit by the grenade, not the explosion, he doesn't do any knockback, so he can get the punish right afterwards. And good stage spike coming out from Phantom. You're able to just throw him into the stage. I think he was at too high a percent, too high of launch to be able to go even attempt a tech right there. So I'm going into the final stock. Phantom's time to shine. Starting to bring it back. Neutral air's off stage.
Oh,
Pelca's going to recover high. He still has his double jump, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, down throw though. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, it does have it, but for how much longer? When you got Palutena up underneath you, man, things get a little dangerous.
I like that air dodge in there. You saw the Cypher actually coming out to just kind of nick Phantom to give him some breathing room.
Okay.
Pelca trying to find his way back down, throwing out the grenades, but up air is going to be such a fantastic move at catching those landings, especially against Snake, who relies on just throwing explosions down over and over. Phantom up 2-0 against Pelca. On this race to 3, man, in this best 3 of 5 sets, because every match today is going to be best 3 of 5, because we've been so used to those 2 of 3s from yesterday. So it's like, it's a different change of pace, man.
Different change of pace, man. Wow, just the adaptation right there from Phantom is just phenomenal. The fact that he knew how to basically take away grenade, or if not take away grenade, make it harder for him to toss out his grenades. You know, he made it very difficult. Anytime he went for a grenade pull, like you've seen auto reticle, like they're just trying to stop him in place, which will force him to hold shield after the grenade drops. And now it forces Snake to move because he doesn't want to get hit, obviously, by his own grenade. So, I mean, just some really smart gameplay, some really tough awareness right there from Phantom. And I can't lie, man, it definitely went the distance. But let's see how well it goes for him here, man, in this what could be final game here for Pelca, at least on the winner side of things. Yeah, see, as you see right there, just when you take the grenade from Snake, it puts him in a really bad spot.
Yeah, he's going to be tossing some more and more grenades. Even though he gets put in that bad spot, able to get... I think he forgot about that C4 on that right platform, able to capitalize on that. Something you got to... It's something you got to keep in mind at all times when you're fighting against Snake, right? I think I have a C4 planted anywhere on the screen. It can kind of blend in after that red beeping goes away.
Yeah.
And there we go, Phantom, you know, continuing this combo with the neutral airs, catches the back air. He's out of jumps, going to try to capitalize. He went for the ledge immediately, catches the roll with a forward smash. Covered a lot of different options with that, too, because he's so close. He could have caught the neutral get up as well.
Oh, my.
Charging it again. Pelca playing safe this time around. Gets back to the stage. He sees that. That was such a good bait from Phantom because he's caught that up tilt so many times upon landing. So this time he's just going to throw it out. And down B seems to be like the play of the game for Palutena. Forward tilt, sending him flying 139%, trying to avoid that Nikita missile.
Nothing. Oh, okay. I was like, why is he not going for dash attack with the way that she landed on the ledge? And I was like, oh, because the C4 has a lot of options scouted out right there. And that time picked the right one indeed. There is the dash attack. Things looking really good right here for Pelca. Let's see if he can hold on to this lead and try to reverse this this very lackluster situation for himself, man.
Yeah. Phantom's going to be looking for these neutral airs potentially.
Oh my.
Back here to push him off stage. Is he going to dive off? Yes, he is, because Snake is recovering low. Tries to go for the stage spike. Gets a little bit scared. Falls off. And we got a taunt coming out from Phantom. He is feeling himself.
That's just a smidge. But that's okay, though. I mean, if I made it to day 3 at Pound 2019, I'd be feeling myself, too.
Honestly.
Let's be real, baby.
Winner's side, too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Got him off stage. Burns the jump. And Pelca, I've been noticing that Pelca's opting to recover a little bit lower than most Snakes. You know, most of them like to go for a high recovery to land back down to the ground, but maybe he's just feeling a little bit threatened by Palutena's up air because he's died so many times to that.
Yeah, we kind of seen that there a moment ago when he died from that directional air dodge down there as well, too. You know, but I think that was also because he was kind of backwards to the ledge. Had he been facing the other way, I think he would have been a little bit more inclined to go high.
And you see Pelca setting up shop. He has that C4 down there on the ground to try to help him recover the landing, but if it wasn't for that grenade, he would have been dead. Catches the up tilts, he dashes right in, was expecting a defensive option, throwing us some more grenades to apply pressure
tosses
against
him back.
Phantom.
That's right, Phantom tosses him back here again. Another, it's nair right to the explosive flame. A Phantom turning Pelca into a Phantom right there, man.
Gonna get caught by it, man. Look out for those explosive flames. I mean, anytime that you see Palutena throwing an explosive flame like that off stage, usually they're just trying to burn a resource. And if it kills them, cool, good job. 135% gonna avoid that Nikita missile. Pelca has to close out this stock now. He's gonna be threatened to get 3 0'd.
What the hell?
Where are you going? Where are you going? You got that C4 in the middle of the stage. We forgot about it. Phantom forgot about it. And Pelca, just as planned, all according to plan, taking us into a final stock situation.
I thought Phantom purposely forwarded the grenade because he wanted to get shot up high to just avoid like the ledge trap. And I guess like that was just all a part of Pelca's plan. Like, what the heck?
There we go. Again, now you're noticing that Pelca is catching on to Phantom's warp cancels on those platforms. Pelca placing himself, knowing exactly where Phantom's going to land right afterwards, gets the grab and starts tacking on that damage bit by bit. And now Pelca can play the trade game, right? Throw in there, get in front of the face, throw a bunch of explosions. Doesn't want to approach just yet. Wants to force Phantom to make the first move. Yeah. Because right now he's kind of winning this projectile war. Only Phantom's taking a lot of damage. Already not doing too much. Runs up there, gets the grab, hoping he's going to run to the left because he set up the grenade as well to try to like threaten him. And there's going to be a gigantic mix-up game after that. But now we see him at 105%.
Oh, auto reticles, another explosion. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Wait a minute, Pelca. Wait a minute.
Catch
Smart
that
stuff.
dash in, dog.
Yes, Pelca playing fearless right now. Not to say he wasn't playing fearless those first couple games too, but obviously he's kind of up the ante because the stakes are just that much higher. Back is against the wall. You have no choice but to come out swinging more times than not. So wonderful stuff right there. Phantom obviously has to hit the lab once more to try to figure something out because we've seen this story play out time and time again. You know, you go up 2-0 on your opponent and then you give them that one game and this is like they get that glimmer of hope. Like they get that Disney moment. They're like, wait a minute, I can do this actually. I'm about to go the distance and reverse this thing on you.
And, you know, we do best 3 of 5 for a reason, man. I don't know. If I could count all the times that someone's won from a reverse 3-0 on my hand, like, I'd run out of hands, dude.
Yes.
Like, I need multiple, like a bucket of them. But here we go. Jumping into Smashville for game number 4. Honestly, you just want that small little stage to prevent Phantom from being able to like try to set up shop with the grenades. Also, that platform in Smashville gives access to Palutena, not able to not only to extend her combos with the neutral airs, but also go for those warp cancels as well. Just a really smart pick.
Yes, it is a smart pick. You know, it's just all about maneuverability, especially around these the zoning that. Or excuse me, not the zone. Well, I guess it is zoning, but zoning and trap-based play style that Snake brings to the table. You know. Got to make sure that you know where your surroundings are at all points and times. As you can see right here, he's very, very well aware where Pelca is and where Pelca is going to land. Not a lot of room here on the stage, so Pelca's going to have to mind himself.
And you saw Pelca immediately go for that up B out of the double jump just to like get away from that potential up air from Phantom. Doesn't even want to try to challenge it. One more neutral air could spell death for Pelca. Again, going to recover high. Tries to go for the ledge, mixing up how he's going to get back down to the ground, but Phantom playing extremely safe. Not going to be able to DI that down throw correctly. Catches the up air afterwards, gets the kill, and Phantom on a streak. He is schmoving.
Oh,
neutral airs.
Oh, okay. Kind of backs off with the second neutral. Usually we'll see like 2, especially if it pushes him off to the stage, but that time just goes for neutral right into fair. Good stuff right there, man. Not going for anything too crazy. I don't blame him too, man. The Snake is not a good character to overextend on. Get that out of here. I don't want to get hit with any grenades. Oh!
There we go. Oh, what a trap. Again, Pelca's been getting these C4s consistently now. I feel like he's just kind of capitalizing the fact that he traps Phantom, right? Because if he didn't go into the air dodge away, he would have been caught by Pelca approaching him. But now there's a C4 in the answer. So it's like, pick your poison, honestly.
Yeah.
There we go. Back on that ledge, 71% catches the up tilt yet again. I mean, that's a really classic trap from Snake. You know, you hold onto that grenade, wave bounce with it, let go of the grenade, connect the up tilt right afterwards, seal the deal. Here we go, Phantom. Trying to get this up tilt. He recovered way too low. Gonna use it. He thought he had a C4,
man.
unfortunately.
Man, when your traps get used against you, that was messed up.
And honestly, maybe he knew the C4 was on the stage and he was just trying to blow it up as fast as possible so he could throw out another one, but regardless, just not enough time. He recovered so low because if he would have tried to go for an earlier recovery, Phantom was already there, ready with a back air or a potential down air.
All right, now Pelca has to do some approaching here, man. The zoning gameplay has been really strong, but it looks like Phantom has kind of figured a couple things out, and that's honestly what's probably going to happen on the stage like this. You know, obviously not a lot of room. So, I mean, I'm a little bit more mindful of where all your projectiles and all your grenades are at the same time.
That was a fantastic interaction coming out from Pelca. You know, ran up there and shield, tried to bait out a reaction by going for a run-up spot dodge, catches the up tilt as Phantom tried to jump at a shield, and that's going to spell the stock. Final stock potentially for Pelca. Let's see if he can try to bring this back. They're just throwing projectiles, dog.
What is this?
I mean, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do in this matchup. You see Phantom finally giving up, going in there, realizing, you know what? Even though I'm winning, I still have to approach because these grenades are going to be too hard to deal with.
All right, Pelca, get in there, getting his hands dirty. Oh, try to go for jab to grab. I like that.
Yep.
Probably a little bit more mindful, wanting to toss out all 3 jabs because obviously, you know, they're punishable on shield if they miss. Okay. Holding them in place again. This is what I talked about at the beginning of the second game, man. You know, you use the auto reticle on Snake and see it kind of keeps him in an awkward spot, really close to his grenade, somewhere where he doesn't want to be. And now he has to pull out a frantic move to get away. Once you see him jump, you can take full advantage of it, right there.
And he's got that C4 planted on that left platform. It's going to be aware. There it is. Gets the explosion. Nice. I like that warp cancel into a double jump instead of just running off. That's what Pelca was expecting. He was just standing there just waiting for this opportunity to strike. And opting to play defensive. We go back to projectile war. Runs in there. Tried to pick up the grenade with that jab. Unfortunately, ended up whiffing it, taking some free damage to himself. Does want to approach, that's the respect the reflect. Throwing out some more grenades as they come back to bite him. But again, Pelca's playing so far away, the grenades don't have enough distance to get back to him.
Go back before they explode. Yeah, so he's actually okay. Okay. Oh, almost punishes an overextension here.
I like he throws out the C4 to kind of cover his distance.
Oh,
back airs the Cypher, gets back onto the stage with the air dodge. Smart recovery coming out from Pelca. Still in this, 151%, has to be very mindful of that explosive flame. Almost ran right into it. Would kill at this percent.
Wait a minute, there's another. Oh, the final.
No fear.
Yeah, the final frames are of that explosive flame. Wait a minute.
He's looking for the grab potential to end this. Catches the up tilt from behind. Pelca bringing this back, takes us to a game 5 situation when he was down 2-0. Phantom has got to change up his game plan somewhere, Rod.
He's going to have to, man. The zoning is starting to get to him, I can tell. You know, these grenades, it's just like, you know, if I'm going to stay at the other side of the stage and toss out grenades, that's one thing. But the minute I get in and I hit you the grenade, chances are I know how to get as many hits off of this grenade as possible. Pelca, just a snake extraordinaire.
Now we're going to jump in. Here we go, taking him straight back to Smashville. Again, I agree with this decision. It kind of makes the stage a little bit smaller. Unfortunately for him, Pelca is capitalizing on just like, you know, staying center stage a little bit more, throwing out the grenades. Even though if he goes a little bit farther to the edge, won't be able to catch him. Now the explosions are trying to rack up a ton of damage. Catches the C4. You know, every single time that Pelca puts down that C4, it is a trap for a later date.
It is. It is. And you can tell he never forgets about it either. Unless he's off stage, then he'll forget about his C4. But for the most part, you see right there, and he drops them so smoothly too. Like, he'll do it in a way that you don't even really realize that he didn't already drop it. Like, if you blinked, you would have missed that. Smart stuff right there by Pelca. Gets the parry, doesn't turn it into anything.
Now Pelca is carrying this momentum now, taking away that first stock from Phantom, seeing 104%, able to land back down on the ground. You saw him, he had that explosive flame ready to go just in case Pelca wanted to go for a directional air dodge away. I like that option. Pelca just knew what was going to happen, just stayed still, tried to play with the gambit of not pushing any buttons whatsoever to get back down to the ground safe and sound. Now we enter the projectile war once more. Tries to create an opening with that dash attack. Gets a lot of damage off the grenade. See him following up with the conversions right afterwards.
Here we go.
Gets
the grab. He lays him down. Okay, nothing. And then he tried to catch him too because he realized that he missed the opportunity for a punish, so he tried to go for back air himself a little late.
Dude, every single time Phantom goes in with a dash attack, you know, there is an explosion waiting for him. There we go. Takes away the stock. Pelca feeling himself. You see him nodding his head.
Yeah. Okay, auto reticle once more. Oh, there's a grenade though. Has to shield it. The minute he sees that shield goes up, he tosses out another grenade for good measure, just try to hold him in place. He does not want him to try to approach because once Palutena gets her hands on Snake, that's combo city. So Snake / Pelca can just keep Phantom at bay. Things will be looking pretty good for him right
See
here.
that point blank Nikita missile? Looking out for it. Up tilts again.
Get that out of here.
No, that's what I'm saying, man. Get that C4 on the platform again. Might try to get that grab to try to go for the back throw right afterwards. You know, trying to constantly mix up where he's putting the C4. Phantom sees an opening, tries to go for the dash to avoid the potential explosion. Now has Snake juggling in the air with no jumps. Gonna try to capitalize. They both die at the same time!
Wait. Oh my God.
Off the top of the screen. Pelca versus Phantom. The final stock for both players. Winner's gonna be moving on to winner's quarters. Loser going down into Hell Bracket City.
Oh man, it's messed up. Wow.
Back to the projectile war again, throwing in the grenades. Phantom trying to like close the distance with that dash attack again, using that guard point with that shield.
Try to catch him as he scooted up from that platform. That was some really tricky stuff. Again, put down another C4. You have got to watch out where he is.
He loves putting those on the platforms, man. If Phantom ever sees himself dashing back and forth or on the jumps, there will be a potential C4 coming his way. Again, throwing out the grenades. Phantom himself throwing out a lot of auto reticles and explosive flames until he sees an opening to go for the dash. Literally, they're both just trying to find that opening with their projectiles so they can run in there and get a dash attack.
Wait, has a grenade? Oh, okay, but it detonates the other one too. Obviously, just because you know, obviously fire explodes, and then obviously it hits the grenade and so on and so forth. But see, right here, this is actually crazy because of these grenades, my man Phantom, he's been taking so much unnecessary percent, and you can tell like the frustration starting to set in because he is struggling to find a way in right now.
And at this point, Pelca could just easily go for trades. He's got such a strong lead in this final stock, trying to dash off with that back air. Instead of just trying to even challenge him off stage, just trying to rack up even more damage until eventually he can connect to grab and get the free kill at 160%. That's exactly, I think, what his game plan is going to be here. We don't see too many grabs coming out from Pelca to try to solidify that kill. One more grab is spelled disaster.
Oh, no grab. Oh, wow. Okay, he's shook right there. That was it.
Connects the back air. Pelca bringing it back. 3-2. Moving on to winner's quarters. He's going to be fighting off against Allied later on. And oh my God, you saw Phantom just so close.
That was the turnaround of a lifetime.